Hi, it's me, RightBigChimken, and we're not doing this. We're not doing the whole "Hi, it's me, RightBigChimken" thing because I don't know where that's come from. I don't know where that's come from as an intro, and I find myself doing it all the freaking time. A little bit of administration. Twitch seems to have changed the way they deal with ads in the last like 2 days, and I had to turn my ads back on to like once every hour. So if ads go a bit wonky, I'm not entirely sure why that is. Very strange. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome in, Sanguine.
Sanguine Endy has been nesting with us for 14 months.
I have been live for I've been live here for 5 seconds, and the cat is already here. Hello, I wasn't here for 2 days. And I want to talk about some stuff before we get into the game tonight, because this is like a low energy stream. Let's feed the cat first. That's more exciting. Let's feed the cat first. Hello. Let's do this. Take this biscuit, please, and thank you. Good. Okay. This is a good start. This gets the people hooked in. Because George, everybody loves George. I think people are mostly here for George rather than me. Love you, Chim. Love you, Sanguine. You big yellow dragon, you. Womp womp. 5-stream streak. Yes, well, if you will go on a vast foreign holiday and miss streams, you will lose your streak. Sorry, not sorry. Hi. Okay. I wasn't here for 2 days. I had a mental health crash. I had an absolutely cataclysmic, fell off the edge of a cliff. Still taking my meds, though. Still taking my meds. So before anybody that's like an old face in the community goes, "Oh, Chimken, have you not been taking your meds?" I have been taking my meds. I've just had a lot to be dealing with in terms of my tongue in the last month or so. Work has been extremely busy, and on Friday I went basically. And it's important that I talk about this, especially as a guy, because there's still this weird sort of like, oh, you're not meant to do that when it comes to talking about men's mental health. And it is important to identify that I have mental health problems. I have been on antidepressants for quite some time now. It started around the COVID period. It started with anxiety and is generally just sort of like flip-flop back and forth, sort of adjacent to that ever since. So yeah, that was interesting. I talked to some very nice people. It's crazy to me because it was one of those things. I spent a good part of Friday feeling like an absolute piece of shit for no particular reason. I just decided mentally that I wasn't worth it. I was a complete waste of space. And as soon as I post that message in the Discord where I'm like, "Oh, I'm not going live tonight. I don't really feel up to it." So many people reached out in my DMs and were like, "Hi, you okay? Hi, you okay? I'm here to talk about it." And there are a couple of like very specific people, and they do know who they are, and I do really appreciate them for having reached out. I didn't intend to like cause any sort of level of panic when people sort of start going, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Good news is, I think the last of my stitches in my mouth have now gone. I'm now left with this horrible, just sort of like wound feeling on the tip of my tongue right now. So the surgery mental component is almost done. And that has been like 3 solid weeks of like constant mental stimulation when I've been awake. Because it's like, "Oh, you've got a tongue injury. Oh, you've got a tongue injury. Oh, you've got a tongue injury." And it's, we're sort of getting there and we're working through some stuff. So in the spirit of that, tonight, friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people in possession of souls, we're playing Peak. We are playing Peak. This is the most memeiest. It's a very popular game. I expect to get no sort of benefit from this stream at all, and that's not me asking for it. I expect I will be like hidden away in the depths of society tonight, because everybody and their mothers are playing this game, and a lot of them are doing it in groups of 4, and it was all looking absolutely hilarious, and it was extremely cheap on Steam. £3, go buy it. And by all accounts, it looks very good. It's made by the same people, as well as the sort of in collaboration with another developer, but it's made by the same people that did the Souls-like Crab game, Another Crab's Treasure. And it's just it's just adorable. And I have previously played those sort of like psychological hard jumpy games on the stream previously, so we're just gonna chill out tonight. I have noticed whilst waiting to go live that the music just cuts off, so this might be once I'm in the game we might put the jukebox on, so we'll do the jukebox like we did before. We'll change genres around and shit like that, and see. We'll just have a nice chill out, sort of like work through these feelings that I'm currently experiencing. And tomorrow we will play Lies of P, and Tuesday we'll play Lies of P. Baldur's Gate 3 will return on Friday. That's the administration. When it comes down to this game, it is an indie game. I think this classifies as an indie game, but either way, it's got very good numerical audio sliders. You can't see them because they're behind my window. Very good numerical audio sliders, so it's immediately, you know it's up in my standards. Hi, TC. I'm going to read through chat real quick. 1 second. DollyWhiskers, congratulations on Jura, thank you very much for the quiet hello. Vulcan Ryan, I would just like to call out, is one of those people that reached out in DMs to make sure I was okay and asking whether or not I would be streaming and when, because Vulcan Ryan, I fucking love Vulcan Ryan, everybody. Everybody give a round of applause to Vulcan Ryan. We'll do it again. Vulcan Ryan has been having some... I won't go into specifics because it's not my place to go into too many specifics, but they've had some health issues very recently and have dipped off the streaming thing, but they're going to try and get back to it this week. So if you're not already following Vulcan Ryan, I really would appreciate if you go drop them a follow and hop into their chat later this week when they go live, because you will go live, won't you, Ryan? Won't you? No pressure. Absolutely no pressure at all. Jura, thank you very much for the contribution, chat. If you go to your channel point menu, which if you're on PC should be approximately here, there is a community challenge currently running. This one has been extended by a little bit because we were at 81% and I didn't stream for 2 days. So I've extended it by 15 days. It's also still a hangover from when we did the big one for May and Baldur's Gate 3. So 400k is possibly a little bit over in terms of what we can manage in a 30-day period. But still, go put your channel points into the community redeem. They will be refunded to you at the end of the period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. 1 million will be returning when we finish Baldur's Gate. Skylarcar, thank you very much for the button press. Jura, thank you very much for the hydrate. I'm drinking a delicious lemon San Pellegrino because they were on offer and we can't afford these when they're not on offer. Sorry, Tango. Yeah, it's very tart. It's tartier than Sanguine's mum. Sanguine, thank you very much for the subscription. Vulcan Ryan, thank you very much for the contribution. Sanguine is also here. Welcome in, Sanguine. Another person who has recently come back to streaming, having had a little bit of time away because of foreign travels. If you are not already following Sanguine, I really would appreciate it. We press this button and then we go over here. There we go. But yeah, they're a cool person. Go follow them. They have hands now, but they also have an addiction to Vietnamese massage parlors and a wife. So it's completely... there's context there. I'm not going to give it to you. I did lose my streak. You did. I'm sorry, but you did have a nice holiday, so I'm not going to feel too guilty about you losing. TC! Oh my god, there are so many... I'm just gonna do this because I've had a rough couple of days and I know people like me doing this, so we're just gonna build up to it. The child in chat, also a streamer, also on the VIP list of our Discord. Hang on. No, it is there. I'm just blind. Everybody, if you're not already following the child, I do highly recommend you go drop them a follow. They are an unhinged fellow. And I mean that with so much love in my heart. I have so much fun just lurking and watching and interacting with TC's content when they get around to it. They're having some technical problems. So recently had to... they're playing a lot of retro games, but not that that's bad, but they're playing a lot of retro games because their more higher powered PC had a bit of a technical failure. I've got a button for them too! Did you know that whenever you sauce on pasta, taste sauce pasta, this because sauce and taste pasta and sauce is how the pasta tastes when you sauce on pasta. True story, 100%. True story, never fails. Good. Elden Ring. Vulcan Ryan was playing Elden Ring. No surprises there. Vulcan Ryan is a Elden Ring speedrunner. Sangria. Okay, I'm whizzing through chat now because we're getting up to the bits where I've been shouting people out. Night! I have not built in your notification thing. But Night Sprite, another person who is also a freaking amazing streamer. And I do highly recommend you go drop them a follow too if you are not already following them. They are... I'm not sure I have not been in Night Sprite's community long enough to know, but they have this thing, right, where people can recommend games. And I don't know if they play the games that they want or are constantly playing the games from queues, because every time I hop into their channel, it's always the game somebody else has requested. And I don't know. I do both. Okay. I think I need you to tap me on the shoulder and go, Chim, this is something I actually want to play. Because every time I hop in, it's like in your titles, it says requested by. And I'm sort of like, is he okay? Is he okay? Because I just, as long as you're okay, Knight. As long as you're okay. Thank you very much for the gifted sub to Night Sprite, Vulcan Ryan. I appreciate that. Oh, the pomegranate ones are sexual.
Vulcan Ryan has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Night_Sprite.
So, when it comes to San Pellegrino, this is very pleasant. It's standard lemon flavor. The difficulty is, a lot of the... I really like the taste of lemons. The difficulty is, this is 0 sugar. So, as much as it was cheap, I feel like I need the sugar in it. This is a little bit like... Not in an unpleasant way, and this is going to sound really strange when I say it this way. Not in an unpleasant way, but it's got a slight lingering taste of fairy liquid. Like lingering sort of lemony fairy liquid. Not in a bad way. But I'm also not suggesting you drink soap. I'm just strange. Don't drink soap, chat. Don't drink soap. But you should also remember... Dance... No, I'm not going to... Dance routine. I bought the peach and clementine ones and hoping they're going to be lush. I hope so. Honestly, considering these aren't as sweet as I was hoping that they would be, I do hope the peach and clementine ones are better. I'm amongst all of the shout-outs that I did now while I'm reading through chat, so we're scrolling on a little bit. Sanguine is doing a summer event. I always had hands, though. You didn't, don't lie. Contact lost in Vietnam. TC has also been shouted out. Oh my god, is that Luxury Pigeon? Oh my god, it's another person I can shout out. But not. I haven't got a screen for them either, but Luxury Pigeon. I had a bad mental health Friday, Saturday, and to start today's stream, I'm shouting out all of the content creators that are hopping up in chat. So, Luxury Pigeon is in my top 3 of content creators on the entire freaking platform. Their comedy timing is so it tickles my brain in such a satisfying way. The way that they interact with chat, some of the stuff that they say, some of the interactables that they have on screen. They are also the reason that I've got screens like this. They were the main inspiration. Please go follow Luxury Pigeon. They are a cool dude. And Pidge, I hope you had nice travels this weekend. I think you didn't stream because you were going to visit a friend, or a friend was going to visit you. I hope you had a nice time and are like sheltering from the... We're just going to get it out on the we're just going to put it on the table. We're just going to put it out there on the table because I'm British and this was inevitably going to be a conversation that came up. Not only did I have a mental health dip, it's fucking hot. And I don't care about swearing so early on in the stream. We're 22 minutes in. Who am I kidding? This isn't going to get monetized on YouTube anyway. It is so fucking hot in the UK, and everybody's like, oh, it's not that hot. Why do people in Britain complain?
Sanguine Endy is spreading the love like chicken feed, gifting 5 subscriptions to the community.
Chat, we live in pizza ovens. All of our houses are insulated like a pizza oven. And it has been so ridiculously uncomfortable, regardless of whether or not your country is Texas and it's extremely much hotter where you are. I don't care. It's generally the Americans online that complain about, oh, why does England complain? It's because we live in pizza ovens. Because we live in pizza ovens and it sucks. Air conditioner is on. If you can hear any sort of vibrating, if I turn the air conditioner off, I will literally die. Just get AC, Lamau. Well, we have a portable unit, but that does like one room. And we've got that one, and we've got the one in the bedroom. And, ugh. I'm angry about it. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. I wasn't willfully ignoring them, but Evil Seedlet, thank you also for the bits.
Chirp. Evil Seedlet just cheered 100 bits.
I'm still reading through
for AC money.
I'm still reading through the chat. I haven't got to the bit with the subs yet, but I will say now, thank you very much for the gifted sub, San. Stop spending your money. You need to buy a new PC, you little bastard. Evil Seedlet, welcome in. You are looking absolutely ravishing today. I hope you are having an absolutely fabulous day. Vulcan, can I do a shout out? DollyWhiskers, you can do a shout out if you'd like. I give you the permissions. Vulcan Ryan, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Night Sprite, I just played East 8. That was my choice of game. Yes, I didn't watch you play Night. I didn't watch you play East because a friend of mine played them, and I looked at it a couple of times and went, this isn't for me. So you picked a game that I just didn't tune in on. I apologize. But I've been looking on and off in the like gifted one, the requested ones. Like I need you to like. So a friend of mine did. What did they call it? When they were still a content creator, they decided that they were going to play alphabetically through their Steam library. They were going to go from A, B, Z to, and they got to the East section, and there was like 6 games at the time. And I get the feeling that all of the East games are ridiculously long. So they got to there and were like, yeah. But either way, I hope you had a nice time playing East. Oh, never mind. Thought Hype Train was coming. Well, we have a Hype Train now. Chrome, San Pellegrino, lemon tastes like wood cleaner. Changed my mind. Get the sugar one, and it's fine. Chrome, I have a question. As a scientist, why the fuck are you drinking wood cleaner? Why are you drinking wood cleaner, Chrome? That raises all sorts of more questions. This is fine. I would rate this as fine. But it needs sugar in it, and I'm sorry, I've got it's an ironic statement to make because I'm sat here with sugarless Coke as well, and I'm sort of like, those don't have sugar in them, and they taste great. This, on the other hand, tastes like it's not sour enough to be like organic lemonade. But there's some I don't know. San Pellegrino, if you would like to prove me wrong, send me some free drinks. Because I can't afford this usually. It was on sale. Okay. Luxury Pigeon, Evil Seedlet, San Pellegrino, you guys drink soap as well? We do. Why can't you be normal and drink battery acid? Do not drink battery acid, regardless of what TC says. Sanguine, thank you very much for the gifted subs. I have now approached that point. It's 3 hot. Jura, it's 33C where you are. And didn't you say earlier today you were still wearing long trousers, you crazy person? We can't hear the AC. Good. I do like confirmation that you can't. I do struggle with that as a mental sort of component. When I'm not sure what I did setting the AC up this year, or if I changed it late last year and have completely forgotten about it. There used to be a little bit of audio bleed when I was speaking and the AC was running. This year I can barely hear it, and as long as you can't hear it, that's the important thing. You're too kind, and I hid from the sun as best as I could. I refused to go to the pub because it had literally no shade. Inhumane. You could have gone inside. You could have been one of those people that goes to a pub on a sunny. That is a prime example, right? That is a prime example of what it means to be British. It gets ridiculously hot in Britain, and people want to go to the pub, but God forbid that they have to sit inside. They just choose not to go to the pub at all if they can't sit outside. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Thank you very much for the hype train completion. I appreciate that. I would never. I mean, Sanguine is never getting a PC at this point. Well, I mean, he's trying really hard. Skylakar is playing Date Everything. Okay. Sorry, I didn't catch that when Dolly shouted it out. Sky Alacar has gone back to streaming for the first time in quite some time. So I'll just, because I missed this, I'm just going to shout them out again. If you are not following Sky Alacar, I would really appreciate that you go drop them a follow and hop in and just check out what they're doing with their content. They're playing a game where you can have sex with a fridge. Chimken. No, what's the word? Chimken signs off on this message. Everybody, go have sex with your fridge. And the toaster. And every door in the house. And a pair of sunglasses. And the washing machine. And the game is called Date Everything. I think you get the idea. Now they range from 10 to 40 hours. Maybe it wasn't East that he was talking. East 8 was 40 plus hours. It's the longest by a long way. Maybe I should have watched then. Maybe I'm thinking of a completely different series. I saw the name East and went, oh, I can't watch that. Okay, now I feel bad, Night. You've made me feel bad. No, it's fine. It's fine. I did that today with the Nature Valley bars on offer. Come on, okay. Has anybody ever eaten a crunchy Nature Valley bar? Because for the Americans in chat, because I'm not sure if this is like an international experience. 1 second. Let me go to Google real. I have never crunchy Nature Valley bar, right? Is this an international experience? Have any of the international people eaten a crunchy Nature Valley bar? Because I will go on the record and say there is no other food that makes more of a mess than crunchy Nature Valley bars. If you eat crunchy Nature Valley bars, you are finding crumbs of that shit outside of on your person for the next 90 years. It's like having glitter on something. You get a card in the post. It's got glitter on it. Some of the glitter comes off. You are finding the glitter off that card for the next 90 years. I also attest that crunchy Nature Valley bars are the same. Crumbs everywhere. I don't know how to eat them without just going in one bite, and then all of the crumbs are inside of my person. But that's unhealthy. Don't do that. I've just got a large gob. 16 here now. Sanguine, I will ban you for complaining that it's too cold. Well, he's not complaining, but it still stands. That's the second time today we've been talking about how hot it is, and Sanguine's just sat off in the wings going, it's actually quite chilly where I am. Yeah. You're not impressing anybody. You're not impressing anybody. It's fine, but we're all hot and uncomfortable, so that's a freebie. I'm just taking that option. A hole is a goal. Every hole is a goal. How about the sandwich press? Wait, what sandwich press are we talking about? I'm not sure. Oh, having sex with a sandwich press. I'm not sure a toaster is a good idea. Chimken signs off on this. Go have sex with your fridge and toaster and everything else in your fridge. What? You can romance the fridge and everything else in your fridge? This stream is peak. It is peak. Get it? Because there's mountains. Eventually, we're about 30 minutes in and I'm still running my mouth off. Mission accomplished. The maple syrup ones are gorgeous. I love those. The peanut butter ones. Very confident no one has made this pun before. They are dry and crunchy and terrible and amazing in my heaven, and I assume that's like an oat bar. It is like an oat bar, but they sort of explode. So I've had chewy bars, but like chewy oat, like crunch, like the health bars, right? I've had the health bars before, and they range from like the ones that are slightly toffee-esque, and I'm not sure if it's toffee because they're meant to be like healthy, and I can't imagine that they're covered in toffee. But like, imagine the ones that you bite and they stay together, and then you go to the complete opposite end of the spectrum, and then you bite a crunchy Nature Valley bar, and when you bite them, they break down into their individual like elemental components. It's like they return to nature when consumed, hence the name Crunchy Nature Valley Bar. When you bite them, they just break down into all of their component parts, and you can eat them like a sommelier. You're sort of sat there going, wow, I can definitely taste these oats by themselves because they're separate now. Oh, I can definitely taste the maple syrup because there's literally like a glass of maple syrup in your mouth. It's an experiment. Yeah, just do it. I highly recommend. Also, Crunchy Nature Valley Bar. I know San Pellegrino is probably off the table, considering I've said I can't afford this unless it's cheap. If you would like to sponsor me, Crunchy Nature Valley Bar, the concept of your bar breaking down to its component parts, I think I could work that into a marketing thing. I feel like I could do an advert on that bit. Imagine, like, I feel like I could advertise a bar that just explodes. Yeah, my house stays pretty cool, so I'm happy. Just the peak. It's chilly here too. I haven't got a button to ban you. Night. I haven't got a button to kick you or Chrome, so we're just gonna let those two slide, but be very careful. Our house sucks. Heat. I would be dead without our AC. Anything above 21 degrees of my body stops functioning. Yeah, DollyWhiskers is chronically ill / disabled. We got the AC when they got diagnosed the first time, and honestly, my dad used to be a gas fitter, and I heard so many bad things about portable AC units. I really can't knock this. I really can't knock this at all. Keeps the room cold. It probably costs us an absolute fortune, but as Dolly says, if that we didn't have the AC units, they would probably die. And at the same time, I'm on a various cocktail of pills that stops me from like dealing with heat in a straightforward manner. If I didn't have an AC unit, I think at this point I wouldn't be streaming for like 3 months of the year. I would literally just check out and die. They're like tempered glass micro nature valleys. They break down like plastic does. Don't know about that one. Careful, I'm unfamiliar with the term. It snowed here yesterday. Chrome, where the fuck do you live? The Antarctic? No, I know where you live. Chrome, do you live in the Antarctic? What time of, like, where is it winter right now? Where is it winter right now? Where is it so cold that it can snow? I'm gonna go on record and say Canada. I bet it's fucking Canada, isn't it? So you picked that on A. No, it's colder here. Whoever said I like the oven? South America, not like this. Australia. I live in Canada. Got it. A. Nicest entire, like, I've never met or seen a depiction of an evil Canadian. Oh, I have a Neptune. Wait. Do I not have a button to trigger Neptune anymore? No, Uranus.
From the moment you step off the plane, you'll be greeted by a tropical breeze. Imagine your toes in the sand. The sound of the ocean.
Okay, I have finally caught up with the end of chat. Also, I can't remember if I said this, but hello, Staffenheimer. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, so mental health, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. I had like a couple of epiphanies in terms of like how I deal with shit, and like had a really good time. I had, well, not a good time, but I had some nice supportive chats with a handful of people, and I sort of just allowed it to sit and sort of process, and now we're back. Stream. Yeah. That's as far as it goes. Do I have anything else to say? On mental health, men's mental health specifically? It sucks. I hope you know that our community is accessible, so if anybody is dealing with anything, I hope you know that you're in a safe space. When it comes to being live, there's obviously some stuff that I can't deal with, so if you ever came into chat and just went, but here's all my stuff, that's not necessarily the best etiquette, but we do our best. And for some reason, ads are playing completely out of whack, and I don't understand why. We are 36 minutes into a stream and ads are playing. What the hell is going on? I don't know what's happening to ads today. Ads have gone all weird, and it's very strange. So if ads play, it's a mini ad in the side. Is it? So is that... Does that mean my notification is broken? I don't know. I do not see an ad. One sec. Ads. Maybe not broken. Does. Okay, I'll just pin that. Like, I'm not turning the stream on and off to deal with it. Like, as long as everything is functioning correctly, I've got into the back end of Twitch and made sure it says 3 minutes every hour on 60 minutes, so I don't know what's happened. I've been getting more of these. They don't actually cover the screen, but they could also be broke because Twitch. Yeah, I'll just pin that. Realistically, I could turn the stream on and off, but also at the same time, I've been live for 37 minutes. I've not actually played the game yet, and I don't want to have to like do another soft launch of the game that we're playing. But it's peak. Everybody, this is becoming like I've played the stupid. Well, they're not stupid. I've had a massive amount of fun, but I've played the hard climbing games on stream. I've played the not so hard climbing games on stream, and every once in a while, you know what's happening when TikTok just explodes with the content. Everybody is playing this. Everybody is absolutely loving it, and then you get other games of this kind that seemingly nobody picks up, and it is crazy to me that that not as many people play it. Driving is Hard is one of those games. I absolutely adore Driving is Hard. I had some very positive interactions with the developers when they came into chat. I loved the experience. It just wasn't for me for when it came to streaming it. That wasn't picked up, but it was very good. And then you get a game like this that comes out of absolutely nowhere, and everybody is just picked up and absolutely running with it, which is great for them. I'm just sort of like, this genre of video game is really strange. Sorry, Chrome, you've been timed out because you hit me. If you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, it isn't about the thing that you're telling me. It's about the fact that I want to know that I'm proud of you. I want you to know that I'm proud of you for something. Because at the end of the day, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal. Some people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that sort of curve. It's just important to me that you know that you are cared about, and I know you know that the thing that you're doing, big, small, round, square. I don't know how to pitch this any better than I am today, but I just need you to know that I'm proud of you. Yeah, I'm proud of you today. My thing that I have achieved, I took 2 days off streaming, like one Friday, which is my flex day, and Saturday is usually one of my main streams for the week. I took 2 days off because of mental health, and that, my friends, my enemies, my people who are in possession of souls, is personal growth. But yeah, it was nice to have, honestly, it was nice to have 2 days off because I sort of like hung out in other people's streams and I organized some content around. I've posted on it like, Instagram is now available at that link because I've started posting on Instagram. I posted a short. Apparently ads are going to start in 1 minute. I don't know what's happening. I literally can't fix it. I posted some shorts. I posted on Instagram Reels. I posted some YouTube shorts as well, and I did a little bit of video editing to sort of make sure, sort of prove to myself that I could still do it. It was nice to have a couple of days off, honestly. I managed to not cancel my holiday trip to Finland to have a week-long vacation together, even though I'm very anxious. I managed to not cancel my holiday to Finland to have a week-long vacation together, even though... Why? Can I ask why you are anxious, stuff, if you don't mind saying so? Getting out of bed is legit the most I've done for like a week, but I did it. Seedlet, I'm so proud of you because I know some of your more complicated details, and the fact that you were still considering some of the shit that I do, and this isn't self-deprecating, but considering some of the stuff that I deal with on a daily basis, Seedlet, and you're sort of dealing with the stuff that you are, and you are still managing to get out of bed. Like, I've got nothing. No, because that is self-deprecating as a statement. Seedlet, you're dealing with a lot of shit. I am so proud of you for getting out of bed. You knew what I meant. You knew. Travel anxiety is my guess. Travel anxiety is my guess. I get it too. I've never suffered from travel anxiety. I stumbled over my words, so some stuff got lost. I'm meeting some online friends I've never met before, and we will have a vacation together. Oh! Yeah, no, I get that. I feel that in my bones. I feel that in my bones. I might get to meet Jura next year. I might get to meet Jura next year. And I just want to put it out there and say, if you are one of those people that organizes face-to-face plans, then immediately wants to cancel them because you're introverted and scared of people, that's perfectly fine. Stuff like, you'll love it. I'll do the parental thing. You'll love it when you get there, but until you get there, it's probably gonna suck. But do your best, because if you do manage it, especially with all of the people online that I've met, it'll be worth it, I think. Yeah, that's rad. Yes, I don't want to talk about too much of Jura stuff, but there is an opportunity for me to meet Jura and Andrew face to face next year. And I'm not. Basically, I've told them to remind me later next year, because if we organize plans now, I will be worrying about it for the next 12 months. And I don't want to worry about shit like that for the next 12 months. Probably, but thanks, mate. Good. I don't know the specifics of your situation outside of like sitting you down and telling you about the birds and the bees, which I feel like I don't need to tell you because I'm not your dad. I've got to draw a line somewhere. But yeah, that's kind of crazy exciting. Yeah, meeting people is weird. Meeting people in the meet space is weird. I have RL friends, like university friends and so on, that we see maybe once or twice a year, and even seeing them sometimes, considering 95% of the communications we still have are via like text or Discord. It's when you see people in person, it is oddly scary. We're playing offline and we're playing by ourselves. We're playing with ourselves, chat. RightBigChimken is playing with himself again. Okay, look. I've got a passport. This is a climbing wall. The main aim of this game is to climb. Why make it weird? I don't know what you're talking about, Sanguine. Why did you make it weird? Look, that's it. It's a climbing game, but you have to deal with the components of, you have stuff in your inventory, and you have a stamina bar, and you have effects that can occur on your stamina bar. It's not as technical as I was expecting it to be from a climbing perspective. You imagine a climbing wall in an airport? Yeah, I just climbed that untethered. I feel like that's an accident waiting to happen. But as you can see, as I walk up and down, my stamina bar goes up and down. And that's it. Okay, so, standard airport experience. You can go on the moving platform. But if you look to your left, that's me. And because the game is plugged into my microphone, because this is primarily designed as a co-op game, as I speak, the mouth moves. So if I was playing this with other people, they could see that I was speaking and hear my voice, which I do enjoy. I like that as a component. And you can go in here and you can design all aspects of your character. So you can design the color of your skin, your hair, and so on. I've already designed a character that I like, so I'm not going to change it for your preference now. Everything is crazy. Everything is good. You can move stuff around. I quite like this one, and I don't know why. Though now that I've just had a thought. That's the Rick and Morty mouth voice. The mouth, isn't it? I don't want the Rick and Morty voice. That looks better, I think. Just a little guy. Love making a guy. Yeah, just a little guy. And that's the outfit that I've got. I can have a... Well, I've got a new hat. I didn't have the hat last time. Just a dude. Just a little friendo. No, I'm here for that more than anything else. I'm now immediately changing everything when I said I wasn't going to do this. The man. I'm going to go with red. I like the eyebrows. That's no. That's orange. That's orange. That's red. That's orange. That's red. Maybe I'm colorblind. I don't think I'm colorblind. Don't gaslight me into believing I'm colorblind. I think I actually prefer those eyes as well. Okay, light orange and dark orange. I'll take that. I'll take that. I prefer those eyes as well. That one, that one. No. It's that. It's it. That's it. It's an orangey red. Oh, we've already picked them out. We've picked the outfit. This is what we look like. Good. And then if I put that away, I have seen people with an emote wheel. How do I emote? Emote. Up on the thing. Because people on the internet are like... No. People on the internet have been like, watch me whip. I can't fucking use the wheel. Watch me nay nay. Can I do this? Can I do this? Why can't I? Watch me whip. Watch me nay. Yeah, that one. That's what people are doing on TikTok today. That's watch me whip. Watch me nay nay. Yeah, there we go. I think it would be funnier if you were watching me in game. Can you unlock more stuff? Yes. So I played the game very briefly yesterday to sort of like balance the audio and shit. Of which I now realize I didn't actually balance. But I unlocked this hat when I was traveling yesterday. Chim, I can't stop eating those Pringles. Have you considered self-control? I'm gonna put it out there, Nets. I'm gonna put it out there, Nets. Have you considered putting the Pringles down in another room and walking away? Once you pop, you just can't stop. They're so good, and the irony of them being fried chicken flavor is not lost on me. What are you trying to insinuate? Are you trying to insinuate you're eating something chicken? Yeah, basically, I got mother addicted to Pringles. Nats is addicted to Pringles because I ate some black people love chicken. That's the joke. Do they? Like, do they though? I didn't. I did. I mixed race. No, I knew that. I didn't realize that was a stereotype of... Yes, no, I know that you're mixed race. I know that you're mixed race, but I didn't know that that was a stereotype of the other way, in the other direction. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm not sure what I... My God, what? He is so innocent, but you still don't have self-control? Okay. But yes, I did know that about you, just to clarify. I have seen pictures of your dad. Okay, we got a med kit, friends. We got a med kit. We're gonna put it in our backpack because I don't know if it was clear because there was no video. We got on a plane and it crashed. The plane is gone. The plane is dead to us. And because we're playing solo today, this cuddly toy serves no purpose. But I'm gonna carry him everywhere I go because Bing Bong is gonna keep us sane. We got a compass. We got a road flare. We got a lantern. The Bing Bong. Yeah, look. 1 sec. Oh my God, the inventory. Not straightforward sometimes. Put it in there. This is Bing Bong. Look at Bing Bong. Isn't he great? Okay, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna leave it up to chat. I'm gonna leave it up to chat. Is he okay? I'm gonna leave it up to chat. So you've got two options. I'm going to leave it up to chat. I either throw Bing Bong in the sea, or I carry him everywhere I go. And I'm letting chat decide. So you've got 1 minute. Please don't kill Bing Bong. Why is there a med kit for a climbing game? Oh, but there's a pole running. There's a pole. I either carry Bing Bong everywhere I go, or I throw him in the ocean. But for a minute, he can go in the backpack. Guys, don't be heartless. How to not die. Page 10. Preface. What greater ecstasy in life? I can't speak. I can't speak. What greater ecstasy in life? Oh my god, I can't read either. What greater ecstasy in this life than crunching down on a No, I can't read either. Oh god, we're gonna put him in the sea. Okay, we'll come back to this. Well, go away. Thank you. Oh, chat has spoken. Chat has spoken. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's gone forever. He's left us. I get you. It was illegal. It was a democratic exercise. It was a democratic exercise. I know we're not all used to democracy in 2025, but it was a democratic exercise. And the cat's back for a second visit. I will not throw George in the sea before anybody suggests it. We would never find it. He's never been close to the sea to be thrown into it anyway. Hey, would you like this? Thank you very much. Hey, would you like this? Thank you very much. Hey, would you also like this? Thank you very much. Drop that. Oh, it's all wet and it's on my leg. Thank you. George is an inside cat, no sea for him. 100%. What a good boy. He is a good egg. He's been... He never ate that food. You know when I was ranting before about trying to get this fucking cat to eat that new food? He never ate it, not once. We got to send them an email going, yeah, your cat food shit, our cat won't even eat it, won't even smell it. Ugh. No, we've ordered a different food now. We didn't get a particularly good response from them when we sent them an email saying our cat won't eat your food. So it is what it is. George, are you going to stand with your cat butt in the way? Because I need to read this book and I can't. What greater ecstasy in this life? Oh my god. What greater ecstasy in this life than crunching down on a succulent granola bar while the wind blows across your scalp atop one of the world's many miraculous mountaintops? But of course, nature is not just some fairground amusement, some attraction we might enjoy leisurely from behind glass. Indeed, nature is as dangerous as it is beautiful. And the view is much better from 10,000 feet up than 6 feet under. In my 40 years as Scoutmaster, I've accumulated a variety of rules for surviving dangerous wilderness situations that should help you out in the unlikely event one of your Scouts outings goes horribly wrong. But of course, all of these rules pale in comparison to the guiding rule of Scoutdom. Keep moving. Keep moving. Lend a hand. Life is pain. Stay alert, stay alive, stay hungry. Actually, don't overpack. In conclusion, never abandon a friend in need. The game tells me that when I'm playing the game solo. I would just like to point out, game, that I'm playing the game solo. So, friend in need is not a friend indeed. This is democracy. A succulent Chinese meal. Okay. Do you want to know what's fun though? Do you want to know what's fun? I need to do this, because that's also fun. Second, we go over there, we go down there. Second vote of the day, or actually no, we're not going to vote on this. Because you threw Bing Bong into the sea, I'm keeping this trumpet. I didn't get any food. There was no food. All is forgiven. Should have kept Bing Bong. Eat food, motherfuckers. There's no food. Oh god, we might die. Okay, we're going up there. It's going to be very exciting. I'm immediately suffering from no food. He has stolen our democracy away from us, and it is all over. And all it took was a tutor. No, I mean, you voted for Bing Bong. We never discussed the tutor. Okay, so can I eat a coconut? Drop. Oh my goodness. Eat. We have become... I feel like I need to do another one of those before we leave. This is how you survive in the wilderness, chat. I never voted. Yeah, exactly like modern day politics. Oh god, don't throw it. Throw it. Okay, I've eaten some coconut. The difficulty, according to the game, is I shouldn't overpack my bag. And it says I am overloaded. Do I want to take... Okay, well, we won't take the flare with us. Does that make it better? No, we're still overloaded. Okay, I don't get it. So they've made Stranded Deep into a climbing game? God, that's terrifying. I've never played Stranded Deep. Do you recommend it? Is that the game where you... I've seen a clip of you getting eaten by a shark. The interesting thing about this, and I'm not sure on the frequency which it is going to happen, but when you log into the main menu of the game, there's a timer running. The island, I guess, is procedurally generated in some way, and their plan is to rotate the island constantly. So where I came into this game yesterday to have a quick look before I decided to stream it today, this island is already different. This is not the one that I came in and had a look at yesterday, which is, from a co-op perspective, and hopefully making the game last a lot longer than the average game, you could play it multiple times over a period of a couple of months and never see the same island. Okay, I've drunken an energy drink. What the hell does that do? Oh, sorry, I didn't say hello. Hello, Kine. It's nice to... It's... Oh, God! It's nice to see you, Kine. I hope you have had a good day. Did you actually sleep? We're going to ignore the fact that these logs are floating in midair. It's an indie game, shut up. Why is the Chimken in that gif called Ricky? Look at that smile, asking for a friend. What, in the hydrate? What, in the bok? What? I can't remember what the gif looks like. No, but why? Why is the log floating? I consistently died on day 3 of either poisoning, diarrhea, or both. Unsure if I recommend it, in all honesty. It has a name tag, and it said Ricky. I got some sleep. Yes, thank you for asking. Kine, you are a crazy person. Actually, sleep sometimes. It's good for you. Okay, we're going up there. There's luggage on the way, and I'm really concerned that I have no food. But if somebody could do the bok redeem again so I can see which gif we're talking about. What is sleep? Don't be like that, Sanguine. I know very well you sleep. It is called Ricky. I didn't disbelieve you. I don't even know what cartoon that is. It was just... Is that a harpoon gun? Oh, okay. We're gonna put that... We're gonna keep that for later. Another medkit and some bandages. We do not have bandages. I am going to get rid of my compass. It might be a dumb idea, but in a game where we're climbing upwards, why would it be important for us to have a compass? Riddle me that, chat. Riddle me that. But this is one of those why it would probably be good to play with other people. You could be collecting all of this shit and it would be fine. Where I'm playing as one person, my carry capacity is massively limited. Get on my back. Thank you. Yeah, cute Sangoku. Hi, Leo. Hope you're having a good day. I have a medkit. I don't need you right now. We had a nature guide, didn't we? Is it going to be bad to eat a green apple? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Hey, no, we're poisoned. No, we're poisoned. Oh, shit. Okay, we're poisoned. Never mind, we found some thick mints. I've consumed all of the thick mints. I make no guarantees we'll make any level of progress in this game tonight. I'm just looking up here and going, wow, I hope I don't fall to my death multiple times. But we are finding luggage, which is super duper important. We got rope. And another harpoon gun.
Wow.
Wow. Oh shit, we need to finish. I need to finish reading that book. Horsey Mc. We have a chat. If you want to join the Discord or are already in the Discord, we have a book club. We read 4 books a year. We're currently reading Tress and the Emerald Sea. It's coming up to that time where the book will be over and we'll be moving on to another book soon. Nobody won. Nobody won. Damn it, that's another book I won. I told you to join the book club, but no, you were like, I never read. I did invite you. Don't be out here pretending like I didn't invite you to join the book club. I'm already reading something. I will be honest, Tress and the Emerald Sea, it has been absolutely fantastic. I was wondering when the music was going to kick in, and it has now kicked in. So let's bring that down a bit, because the difficulty with it before... I just read very slow in my own time. I mean, that's fair. But yeah, Tress has been really good. I highly recommend Tress and the Emerald Sea if you... the wit that writer brings to his writing is extremely impressive. Oh god. Something to stand on, please. Thank you. Oh, I'm having a hard time getting into it. I like it because it reads like a slice of life anime, and a slice of life anime is like, oh, I'm gonna make this sandwich, but then I'm gonna go fight a dragon. If you can't get past the humble beginnings, I fully respect it, but it does get very good. I'm on book 3 of Mistborn and I fucking loved every second. I'm fucking loving having a book to read. Before I started the book club, I had not read a book in probably at least 5 years. And actually having something to read and enjoying it too is a fresh experience. I've only read Mistborn trilogy of Sanderson, was really good. And oh yeah, The Wheel of Time. Did you watch the Wheel of Time TV show, Knight? It's not a series of books that I've read, but I wanted to get your opinion on, as a person that's read the books, whether or not you enjoyed the TV show. I need to read those. Mistborn. Okay, we're making progress. We've not fallen to our death. That's always a positive. I will get to the top of the mountain and we will do a victory toot, so try not to get yourself scared. The show was a show. The greatest show of our time. The show was a show, for the record. I'm not complaining about the writing. The writing is excellent. I watched season 1 and found it so boring, but I haven't read them either. Fair enough. So, Ryan, are you going to finish the book, or are you taking the... Are you pleading the fifth? No, I do not eat green crisp berries. Everybody remember, if I go to eat a green apple, you need to tell me not to do that. Green apple is bad. But I thought green was good and red was bad. Isn't that like a science thing? That's a trap. Like, that's a trap. That's a trap. I'm just here complaining about poisonous berries, and I find mushrooms. That's a trap. Green good, red bad, can confirm science. Eat the shroom, Chim. Okay. This is on Seedlit. This is on... Okay, this is on Seedlit. Oh. Okay. Mushrooms are fine. No! Mushrooms are not fine. Mushrooms are very not fine. There was a delay. Mushrooms are worse than the apples. Holy shit, mushrooms are worse than the apples. Feel it. I now have no stamina to fuck it. I have no stamina to climb. I now need to wait for the poison to wear off. Well, you know, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe? Don't bring your silly... Action Man was the superior toy. There, I said it. Does poison classify as an injury? It does. Okay. Seedlit, you made me use my only health pack. I hope you know. Well done, Seedlit. You're all against me. Look at the knowledge you've gained. I mean, valid. 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 Part of me thinks I should have gone up over there as opposed to this. What is that? What is on the floor? What is that? A magic bean. I can't eat it. It's not edible. I could probably...
Peep peep. Luxury Pigeon has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Duncan McCokina.
I'm not reading that out loud, Pidge. Where did... Who in your community... Who in your community has changed their name to Duncan McCokina? If I... How do I... I can't plant it. I can't plant it. There's no option to plant it. What I'll do is I will put it in my backpack. And if we see any method of planting a plant, yell. And I will do that. That looks like a nice steady incline. Yes, there was an ongoing discussion in an earlier this week Luxury Pigeon stream about names for people that like prank names. You know, like Mo Sislak in The Simpsons gets phone calls from Bart Simpson from The Simpsons. I don't know why I said it like that. That was very weird intonation in my voice. Duncan McCockiner, Phil McCracken, legitimate sounding names. The prank phone calls. Are they different or are they still green crisp apples? Okay, it's yellow. It's yellow for science. Mike Hunt. Okay, these are good. These are very good because these are also giving me an additional health bar, energy bar. So this will mean I'll be able to climb like double the amount I could climb before. Luckily, pretty much every username on Twitch exists now, so I don't even so I can find them easily. Hey, hey, hey! I got RightBigChimken, and nobody had ever used it before. I was an original. Is there an origin to your username, chat? Please let me know. Left small cock. Boo-hoo. No, it's left small dude. Left small dude is my human alter ego. Stop trying to make me say cock on stream. Okay, Evil Seedlick, you are the mushroom guru. Am I eating these mushrooms? Is that your willy? Eat it? Okay. Not my willy. Are we okay? We're fine. They kind of look like penny buns. Do you think if I eat enough poisonous mushrooms in this game, I'll become immune? Okay, I'm heading, like, up there. Oh, I see red on the bush over there as well. RightBigChimken's chubby shroom. It's not very chubby, thank you. I'm not talking about I'm not being lured into talking about my penis on stream. Okay, we got red crisp apples. RightBigChimken slender shroom. No, the green is a trap. Green is a trap. You know what they could do to really fuck you up in this game as well? Randomize the effects of the items. So in this run, green is bad, but the next time I play, if I play with other people, make all of the status elements that are caused different again. Green G trap. The G is silent. I have a bugle shroom. I have a new shroom. We're fine. Oh, no, no, I ate two, and now I'm going to die. Get up here before you die. Get into a safe spot. I ate two. This might be the end of me. That time delay is a bitch. No, we're fine. I have no energy to do any more climbing. I need a suitcase with some stuff in it. There's the top. Ooh, a suitcase with some stuff in it. Water. Didn't really do anything. Why is it a pirate's compass as opposed to a regular compass? I guess it probably points to treasure, maybe? Throw. Oh, the frog sticker? Yeah. It has been noted. I did offer to buy DollyWhiskers this game, and they said it wasn't their thing. Because his parents made him be a compass, he's also wanted to be a pirate. Would you say those were yellow or green? Would you say those are yellow or green? Watch me get over there and... No, I'm pretty sure they're green. Okay, never mind. I would say they're green. Josh, colorblind. DLB, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. DLB, we're climbing a mountain. The poison is slowly wearing off. Come on, all the way up, all the way up. Come on. We did it. Delicious lemon. We should probably head for that fire. Here's the edge of the map. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. I think. Maybe. This game looks just like my driveway. What do you mean? I can't eat this one. This one quite literally won't allow me to eat it. That's probably tells you something. Whoa! Okay. It's a utility mushroom. And that didn't scare me at all. Imagine if you'd eaten it. Insta-death, no explanation why. What is this? What is this ominous statue? Who put this here? I got another bugle! Beautiful. Okay, well, we don't need this silly thing anymore. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. That's exactly what friendship sounds like. What's the one ship that will never sink? The friendship. Oh my goodness, it's potato, beans, and toast. Probably should have cooked it first. I now have a cooked marshmallow. Is that Otho? Okay, so when you get to a certain point, the mist clears, and we move into this new tropical zone. The idea being, at the beginning of the game, there is one backpack, so when you get to the next zone, you get an additional backpack for a friend, and so on and so forth. We're doing it, chat. We're making progress. Nobody expected me to actually make progress. I see a box. Not a box. I see a suitcase. I see another suitcase lower down. I'm gonna turn around and climb. There we go. Blech. I see pink berries. I see trees of green. Red roses too. Are those bananas? Are those pink bananas? Yeah. Oh, the fucking bananas are poisonous as well. Why is everything in this wilderness trying to kill me? Yellow is good. Maybe the food is randomized. Why'd you say that? Only a little poison? An open granola bar in a suitcase that is not airtight in a tropical environment. I bet that was crunchy and not at all chewy, and I swear I keep hearing somebody following me. Like, or is it meant to be my stomach? Bananas are one of the survival foods you have to be very careful and usually need to be cooked unless completely ripe. Nat says, taking a moonlight egg. Oh boy. It's like that one was designed for you special. I'm not saying I did that. At all. I did. I literally did. This seems safe. This seems very safe. On a scale of 1 to 10 of things I've done, the entertainment of others, this is safe. I mean, we did it. Okay, we're fine. I'm not touching whatever the fuck that is. Because they seem to be everywhere, so it's probably not food. Hi, Vadim. Hope you're all well. What's going on? We are climbing a mountain. Very carefully. And when I say very carefully, I mean very, very carefully. I swear to God something is following me and I keep hearing footsteps. I'm not sure if it's my belly rumbling in the game. I keep hearing like a... Is that a gun? No. Oh, a hole. Where are we right now? Jump in the hole? No. I will not. I will do a lot of things for the entertainment of others, but I've spent a reasonable amount of time climbing this. I will not just jump in the hole and throw it away. Not for all the tea in England. Climbed ears, eat the hole. I'll consider eating the hole. Like, you have to consider such things. It might not feel like it's a good idea at the time, or you might not consider it your bag, but you might like it if you eat the hole. I think I need to go down there, across, and up that side. Like, I'm not kink-shaming anybody, it's not really my thing, but if you found that it was your thing, I get it. The whole hole, yeah. Maybe shower first. Friends don't give friends polio. Marco. Hello. And yes, I can say perchance, mother. No, you can't. Zangren, you can't just say perchance. That's quite literally the meme. You're not like, you knew exactly what that was going to cause. You can't just say perchance. No, do come back. Don't be mean. Zangren coming in, claiming he can do things. You should know better. You also have to remember I'm solo playing, and if I had friends like that could pull me up, that might be sensible, but we're gonna take a nice leisurely stroll in this direction. I wonder if I can climb the underside of that tree. Can I climb that, do you think? No, that's really far. Never mind. I'm being an idiot. The fog rise. The fog is right. The fog is rising. I don't know if there's a timer. I've not played the game long enough to experience it, but the fog is definitely doing something. I'm not sure if it's like chasing us up the mountain, or just like restricting us from going to previous places we've been. I'm gonna jump to that. Okay, chat. We're gonna be brave. We're gonna be brave. We're jumping across there. And we're gonna grab and we're not gonna die. But the fog, I don't know what the fog exactly means. Thank you. We're fine. And we still haven't used our temporary energy, so we're doing actually quite great. What was I saying? I don't know if you are pursued by the fog, if the fog is closing in on you, or if it like updates itself every once in a while to sort of say, okay, you can't go back here now. I don't know. I know that there's a fog. Fog clears to uncover the next area. Some more. Oh god, this is getting increasingly complicated. I need to go like. So dark. No, Seedlit, your eyes are closed. You silly sausage. Today I'm calling people silly sausages. If you would like to be called a silly sausage for the reason unbeknownst to me, I will call you a silly sausage. You have returned from the oven. Have you learned from your mistake? Have you learned your lesson? Oh. Once Biddy said, you are a silly sausage. Sanguine indeed, you also are a silly sausage. And, Night Sprite, you are a silly sausage. I don't know where I've suddenly picked that up from. Wow, a bit rude, mate. It's a compliment. You have a tan. You no longer piss yellow. You now poop brown. Hey. There's going to be a speedrunner of it. There's going to be speedrunning competitions of this, isn't there? Somebody's probably already done this in like 10 minutes. I don't like the rain. I have this really nagging feeling that I'm going to slip off when it rains. This looks VR compatible. I drink more then. Wait, was this a good mushroom or a bad mushroom? It was a good mushroom. Thank you for the hydrate. Holy shit! Okay, we found out what the floor thing does. We found out what... Yeah, I don't want to touch those. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say those are a bad idea. Well... We should eat more, though. No, that wasn't... The explosion wasn't the mushroom I ate, it was the mushroom that I stood on. I really want to stand on this. You sound unconvinced. Don't you think it'd work for VR? I don't... Maybe... The difficulty is the game is releasing a new map every week or day or whatever. The map is changing frequently. And I don't know how complex like the handhold system is for VR controlled games. Okay. I want to stand on this, and for some reason it's being needlessly complicated. Oh, come on, you were there. Oh. I have a really bad feeling we've come the wrong way. Oh no. Is that a nook? Oh shit, it is actually a nook. Fuck. There is a nook up there. No! Stop fucking trying to fall. Okay, head for the nook. Go for the nook, go for the nook, go. We're going for the nook. Heading directly for the nook. Let me inside of your nook. I have a rope that I didn't particularly want to use yet, especially because we got 2 of them. Okay, so if I sit here, get on the fucking stick, stand there. Like, stand on it, okay? Okay. Fuck off! Sorry. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay. I need to get up to there. I need to go over there. Do I use the rope? I feel... I don't even know how this works. And then it lowers the rope. Okay, I should be able to grab that. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Can I... No, I've now lost that, but still. We did it! See, it's fine, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. We're making... I think we're making progress. I am very aware that I've not eaten in like a year. Look at that. This game has no business of having fucking, like, ray tracing god beams. Oh, a suitcase. Please be food. Please be food. Please be... 2 suitcases. Please be food. I should also get my magic bean out. Ignore that, it's not important. I wonder if I need to plant the magic bean in water. I wonder if I should have put it in like a puddle. Lick your magic bean. Okay, we got food. Got food. That's a trap, because that'll make me sleepy. Put that on. I'm gonna go get this. I see at least 2 other suitcases. Chat, we are now going into an ad. I will continue to play through because there's no story happening in this game. But take this opportunity to go grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. I've been RightBigChimken and you've been absolutely glorious. I'm trying my hardest not to touch these things on the floor. Is that bees? Bees! How close can I get to the bees? What came first, the egg or the chimkin? I could so make a dirty joke there, Raikoi, but I won't because I'm an adult. I hope you're doing well. Give me this and run! Run from the bees! Okay, we're fine. I don't know the answer to that question. I am not a scientist. Or a biologist? There's a mushroom there that I can consume. Put it in my mouth. Good. doing it. We're doing it, chat. I want to go over this vine, but I feel I do have extra energy right now. There we go. We're fine. We're fine. We're better than fine. We're great. Frickin' great. We are awesome. Up there. Is that a suitcase? No, that's a hole. Oh my god, my butthole clenched. Come on. All the way. There we go. Fuck it. Okay, we're fine. Don't touch the landmine. All the way. Nice. Okay. There's a shit ton of suitcases on the top of that tree. Me without a rope. I could jump. I could jump. Something exploded. That might be it. I'm dead. Something exploded behind me. And I'm dead. I must have touched one of the landmines. Oh, I unlocked a new hat. And an eye patch. Oh my god, that made me jump so fucking bad. Why is my health bar increasing behind the window? Why is the health bar steadily increasing? We're getting more injured. And now we're back in the airport. Okay, and then we go again. That was a good amount of time that I survived that. I'm quite pleased with that as the first attempt. But as you can see, it's repeatable, and we're not necessarily going to climb it the same way every time. And the island changes. Let me go back to the menu. How long is the timer on for? Every 24 hours the island changes? That's cool. So if I was to crash partway through a stream, I would lose all of the progress on the run. But realistically, when I came back to the game next time, there would be a completely different island to be climbing again. So I could climb this island multiple times today, not stream it for a week, and then come back to a completely different challenge. I'm going to try not to go up the same direction that we went today. Now, I mean. Okay, I can be a wizard, but I don't particularly want to be a wizard. I'm mildly I'm attracted to... Didn't it say I had an eye patch? Under what? Under where would I find an eye patch? That is a man who has Milady energy right there. How dare you? That is he is a handsome boy. I tried to make it look as sussy as possible, but based off what you've said, I think I achieved what I was attempting. We failed, so now look, you've made him, Ryko, you've made him sad. You've made him sad, Ryko. Oh yeah, I got it. Yep. Look at it, look at him. Look at that, look at it, look at him. This means literally nothing. I don't know why I'm stressing over this so hard. There I am. Hello. I've now got bad depth perception. I'm really sad. They need to do like a cutscene for the crash. Oh goodness, we're crashed again. All of this shit was useless. I am taking the bugle. Chat voted at the beginning of stream to bin Bing Bong. I'm not voting every single time. Today is a bin Bing Bong stream. There he goes. Bing Bong is dead. No further questions. Where he belongs. That's mean. We got a spool of rope. Wow, we really got absolute... I had rope! No, I didn't have any crampons. The guidebook is useless. As was the lantern. I'm gonna take the lantern. I don't know if that's a good thing. But again, I have no food. Should I be looking around for food before I leave? I can get coconut and shit. Can anybody remember where those there was like there were two suitcases, both of which had rope guns in? Should get some food, could be nice. We know that red apples are fine. There's red apples here. They don't starve. I mean, if this is a really roundabout way of you telling me that you've not eaten dinner yet and it is 10 o'clock, Sanguine, heads are gonna roll. Green is bad. I'm hungry now. I'm actually quite hungry now. I might make some fish sticks after this because I've got no food I can eat. This... Good news! More rope! I think rope... Oh no, I can tie... Oh, for God's sake. I can tie a knot. I think I had the rope that I worried about not having... I worried about not having rope. And I think I think I might have had the rope I needed. Shit. I have eaten dinner today, but yesterday on the other hand. Sanguine, I will find you. I will make you a sandwich. When I say I'm saying sandwich. I will squeeze you between two flat surfaces. And here we go again. Oi! Please do. My cheeks. Two flat surfaces. Rope gun? No, more rope. Oh, I don't think the. The good news is the position of the loot is different. Is the same. I don't think the contents is the same. No, because we definitely didn't have a giant lollipop. So if you eat a giant lollipop, you get a burst of energy, so you can just climb up anything for a small period of time. Oh god, but then you get a sugar crash, and now I am sleepy. Is that yellow? Yellow! Yellow crisp berries are the good ones. Airline food. Granola. Sports drink. The more extra energy I want to can maintain, the better. Nice. I've not said it today, so I'll say it now. Happy Pride, everybody. Whether or not you celebrate Pride or not, please know that our community is an accessible one. We have all types from all places all over the planet now. I hope that you feel seen within the community and heard. Because I think you're all pretty great. The fog rises. Okay. Gig. Have a called Pride emote. What does that say? Gay juice? You're not wrong. That is a cool emote. you weren't kidding. Oh fuck. Where the hell am I going right now? Because I feel like I've made a mistake. I have really made a mistake. Oh my god, yeah, turns out it wasn't in that hole. There's a bridge though to nowhere. Oh my goodness. Please. Like, on the bridge. Stand on the bridge! Fuck, it moves in such a weird way. Oh look. Poison. This bridge literally does nothing for me. I'm gonna start that run again. in an effort to not go up the same way that I went so far off route that I just fell in a hole. Ignore everything that you just saw. This is the second run. What is on this sign? That tells me nothing. Boarding flight. Okay, we're just gonna get it out of the way so everybody knows where we stand today. Bing Bong goes in the sea. Still no food in the plane. I did get a med kit this time as opposed to nothing at all. And some more rope. Morse code. I wonder if it means anything. We have to take the toots. Okay. Actually take the bag though. Like, don't just leave the bag on the beach. That might be a mistake. If and when I play this game a second time, we will vote on whether or not we throw Bing Bong. I'm not just gonna nonchalantly throw Bing Bong in the sea every day. Ida, welcome in. Hope you're hope you're okay. Ooh, there's some boxes on the roof. I see some boxes on the roof. Did you see anything special while at the beach, though? No. A very ominous thing of you to say. Oh my god, so many boxes on the roof. What's in these? We got another med kit. We got a rope. Yeah, that's what we want. And we got a energy. Take this. Take that. Didn't you see the joke I did there? No, I didn't see the joke I did there, so it must have been a bad joke. Crying out loud. The most called on the board was 3 letters. 3 letters is how you designate airports, so it might have actually have a meaning. Anyway, what's this game? This game is called Peak. It is like the current fascination from a lot of people online. It's designed primarily to be a co-op game in a similar way to, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Chained Together, where you had to climb like a tower whilst chained to 4 other people. I'm playing it solo today. It can be played solo. It's just, I guess, a little bit harder in some ways. And yeah, you gotta climb a mountain. I'm a kid that was like part of a scout troop, and for whatever reason, I have to climb a mountain. I wasn't in scouts. Can I just put out, was anybody in chat actually in scouts or guides or whatever the equivalent is in your local area? I was in the Polish version of them. You do not climb mountains. I don't know what country of origin the kids in this are meant to have come from. It's quite refreshing. I hope it's quite nice to watch. The audio seems quite well balanced in sort of like it's like passive naturey way. There's been some music in certain points of it, but I quite like just listening to my footsteps in a really stupid sort of way. Those are green, therefore they are bad. We're back at the logs that are mysteriously floating. Mysterious floating logs. Not that the dev intended that, but by the color of the passport I can tell it's not US. This is good stuff, would watch again. It's quite, I'm not always, it's like I'm not always a fan of walking simulators, but it's got some aspects of technicality to it, and it's just quite nice. I can understand the hype. It's becoming, basically everybody and their mums is playing this game, and it's also extremely cheap on Steam right now. You can get it for £3 the next 24 hours, or whatever the equivalent of that is in dollars, or Canadian dollars, or euros, or whatever you spend your money on. You know what I mean? But I imagine this game is going to be around for quite some time. What is... It's so big! Why is it so big? You hammer those into walls. I know... I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry I'm really sorry to have to get rid of the trumpet, but I don't need more rope. Okay? And so he should be. And so he should be. Happy Pride, everybody. Yeah, but why is mint so thick, though? And yes, I got your Otho comparison. It's taken me about 45 minutes, Seedlet, but I just got your Otho comparison. And yes, the plain food is a potato and a loaf of bread. Yes, it is Otho. Are you happy now? It only took me 45 minutes to why you randomly said your cat's name in chat. Wait, what? He's a toasted marshmallow. Okay, I'm confused then. I thought you were talking about the plane. I thought you were talking about the airplane dinner. Never mind. I take it all back. I'm weird. Shut up. That's the sound ass makes on a Friday night. My ass makes on a Friday night. Oh, a weapon. I'm sure that's not concerning at all. Fine. I almost threw my backpack. That could have ended exceedingly poorly. Put your dick in it. It has a hole, you said? He wants me to put my dick in things today. It's so weird. In a good way. This one time at band camp, you stuck your dick in a blowgun. That would explain a lot of things about you. Frog luggage. It's got a blowgun for a reason. I like that. You have to watch American Pie to understand the reference. I've seen American Pie. I was the target audience for that film when it was originally released. I'm fucking old. I'm not sure why, but AI has got hold of that film recently. And all of a sudden, I keep seeing adverts for American Pie the Funeral. And it's just a bunch of the characters from the American Pie franchise AI'd. And going to one of the characters' funerals, I guess. We're there when the strength of man failed. I quite liked those films. They were stupid. Like, they were dumb as... They were dumb, but... They were a... You know, it wasn't peak cinema, but it wasn't too bad. Made a mistake. Why? Why do I like the films? Again, I'll say, I was the target audience for when they were released. They were marketed to me. I enjoyed them. When was it released? 1 billion years ago. Okay, let's get ready to feel old. When was the first American Pie film released? American Pie release date 1999. Why does AI find them? Why must we ruin things? I don't know why. Just all of a sudden, every time I log into Facebook, I see fake adverts for an American Pie film. They just can't exist. I wasn't even born. Yeah, you're a child. You're not actually a child. There are no children in my chat. Chat, just so you know, if you're under the age of 18, I really would... I invite... Fuck off. I'm not out here trying to entertain children. If you're under the age of 18, please leave. What if I'm mentally a child? Sir, you are a married man. That raises more questions. No, was it the bugle shroom that was bad? One of these here... Oh, fuck. I think... Oh, my God. Needlet, you've made me irrationally scared of mushrooms. Those are bad. Sanguine not being born hurts my brain. Little baby sanguine. Ooh, I can get one of those. I'm not gonna waste it this time. Shelf mushroom. My heart, I'm still a child. I would not want to go back in time to that. Like, no judgment. But you get people that are like, oh, I wish I could go back and like, you cannot get me. You can get me to repeat my teens, let alone my childhood. Not that I had a particularly bad childhood. I just like, it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. That makes it sound terrible, but my childhood wasn't bad at all. But I would not go back if you paid me. Don't stand on the jellyfish. I have a bad feeling we made this exact same mistake last time. Came round here and had to turn round. When people say I wish I could go back, they probably mean go back all their memory intact. Even then. Even with my memory intact. Like, I would love to go back and, like, have the winning lottery numbers and just have a shit ton of money, but I feel like that's a bit obvious. Also, as much as we were talking about mental health earlier today, and this sort of feeds into that, so we'll talk about mental health again. I didn't like who I was back then. Can't win a lottery if you're a child. Your parents will get the money. I mean, valid, but I'm going to put it out there and say I forget that not everybody has the same parental experience. So my parents are pretty cool. If I won the lottery and my parents got the money, they would keep it for me. Same, to be honest, like I wish I had the body I had then, but I would not want to be in the same situation even with all my knowledge. Now, my parents, if I won the lottery or came into a shit ton of money at that point, my parents would have helped me use it responsibly, and not like kept it for themselves. I mean, I'm very lucky. I wasn't a bad person, but I appreciate growing and learning from my mistakes. Like who I am now. I wasn't necessarily a bad person, but fucking hell, I hated who I was. Oh yippee, it's peak time. Redria 64. How the devil are you? Hope you're having a good day. Also, is that yes, I am Demi myself. There is some information about that. I do miss having joints that didn't hurt every day. Yes, I miss eating roast lamb. I miss eating roast lamb because I used to like roast lamb, and then I got old, and now roast lamb doesn't like me. Everybody, if you want to go watch a PNG YouTuber that has what can only be described as a unique, it's like go watch Redria. It's a good time. I'll be honest, I lurk more than I chat in their streams, but do it. I dare you, like actively so. Actively so. And if you've been playing Repo recently, Redria, I imagine that this game is right up your street from a co-op perspective. I'm playing by myself. We did oh fucking fuck 10 in Repo. Yes, it was an entire screen of talk sprites. It was beautiful. 10 in Repo. 10 in Repo. Oh, that scares me a little bit. Play if I could. You mean this? Is there something stopping you, or are you saying what's... That is an open statement, kind. Is there something stopping you? We're doing it. Be a bright bee. Aha, I see the thing. I see the smoke. I got you, Kine. I got you. Send me a friend request on Steam. I'm not falling for this again. Okay, we made it. What's in the statue this time? Boing. Fairy lantern. Yeah. Until I find a use for any of these special items, I refuse. They take up, especially as solo, they take up important space. Granola bar! Cook the mushroom. Cook this. Eat this. Good. We are friends on stream, my beloved. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, chat. Hold the fucking line, caller. Pardon my language. I'm doing something. I'm not just ignoring chat. I'm not just ignoring stream all of a sudden. Hey, Kine, take your Steam. Do it, Kine. You beautiful bastard. Okay, what did we do wrong here last time? Whilst we can see everything, I feel like we went very much to the right. I also pointed out a shit ton of, like, suitcases and just didn't deal with it. So we're gonna go do that now, too. Oh, the bananas are yellow now. The bananas were pink before. Does that mean the bananas are good now? I'm gonna fall off this thing any second. I talked about the game, for context con, I talked about the game before stream with Mother as well, and we figured it would be a good Wednesday, so don't make a big deal. Pink banana sounds like a delicious lemonade hybrid. No, they were definitely poisonous. I'm going to not eat a scorchberry. I don't need to. I'm not hungry. I choose not to eat the... It's probably going to set me on fire. We will take yellow crispberries, though. Take my biddies. Thank you very much for the biddies. I appreciate the biddies.
Chirp, chirp. Kind just cheered 100 bits.
100 biddies.
Take my bitties.
100 biddies for me. I will spend them on something important. Like pharmaceuticals. No, that's a terrible thing to say on the internet. Chat, do not take pharmaceuticals. Unless they be prescribed to you. Be responsible. There is a fire element that, like, I know for a fact that there is a... I know for a fact that there is a, like, status element which is fire, because I've seen screenshots of people on fire, and I haven't seen open flame. And I bet if I eat a chili, it sets me on fire. I put money on that fact. Sounds like somebody's walking behind me again. You always have access to my biddies, Chim. Oh, woo. Ooh, woo. Sport drink. Thank you, Mary. No, not the green ones. I thought it was yellow. Go away. Are you yellow? You're yellow. Delicious. Okay, so last time we went very much to the left. We're going to try to go to the right. May I offer you a glazed donut? You may not. Are we talking jam-filled or are we talking ring donut? Because if it's jam-filled, it's a no. It's a no. If it's ring, it's a yes. I don't like jam donuts. I don't like filled donuts. I'll eat a donut ring. I'm not sure if that's... What's the generally accepted type of donut that people eat? I do enjoy that the waterfall doesn't have real physics on it, so it sort of comes down like a chocolate bar, but it's got no bottom. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed, try to sleep, thanks for the stream and company. No worries, stuff. Eating a ring, you say? See, I wasn't gonna say it. Because that's the second time we talked about buttholes today. And I don't want it to become a trend. Good night, stuff. I hope you sleep well. No, no! Oh, we fucking did it. Oh, we fucking did it. Does anybody remember where the... Oh. Does anybody remember where the magic bean was? Alice and everyone in chat too, how are you all doing? I'm doing perfectly good. I hope you're doing well too. I'm gonna eat this. It's fine. It's good. I didn't die. It's fine. It's good. I didn't die. It's good. I didn't die. Also, Boston cream donuts are delicious though. Funnily enough, I've never eaten one, but if you asked an English person to point to Boston on a map, I bet they couldn't. The magic bean was pretty hidden. It was like under an outcropping. I'm sorry, Seedlit, we might never find out what the magic bean does. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm gonna get to the... Whoa, I threw my rucksack. That was actually terrible. I'm never gonna get past this. That you realize I'm gonna get back to exactly the same spot I got up to before, and I'm never gonna get past it. And we're just gonna repeat this game over and over up until this point. Luckily, you do not have to visit Boston to have such a donut. No, but it would be like I imagine. Like look at me, right? I have frequented many a donut place in my time, and I have never seen a Boston cream donut in the UK. If there are any other British people in chat that have eaten a Boston cream donut, please speak up. But I have never, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask about it. UK lacks flavor, I'm sorry. It's not that it lacks flavor, it's that it... Oh, I had this discussion with somebody recently. Britain... Like, the whole thing about Britain, like, a lot of British food is beige. Like, beige food. Like, I'm in full agreement. I'm not denying it. A lot of British food is beige in color. But we roast meats. Like, we are a roast meat country, and that's not... This is going to be bad. I was hoping that this green platform would allow me to stand on it. This is bad! Oh, fucking hell. Lucky you, but good. Melting in pain. Don't wish shit on nobody. It's so hot here, Alice. I'm so sorry that you're feeling so bad. There's a vine there that goes all the way up to that bit. If we fall, try and remind me. Excuse me. I would partake in sanguine's cream filling. Sorry, don't quote me on that. I was reading chat. I was in the UK one time and it was all beige and brown. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because roasted meats is good. Roasted meats, good. Beige can be very tasty. Beige isn't bad. Personally, I don't think UK food is bad or lacks flavor. It depends on what you're getting, and you can just add salt and pepper and it's alright. I will also say that I know the difference in Britain is, and I think a lot of people don't realize this when they visit, we don't put salt and pepper. We, like, there's a reason that salt and pepper is on the table. We like, if you want salt on your fries, add salt to your fries yourself. If you order fries in the UK and they don't come salted, you're expected to add salt. It's not that they were prepared unseasoned, which they were, obviously, but they want you to add salt. Like, there's an expectation that you will add it to your preference. Fries, you say, fake English man. I mean, chips, if you're going to be specific. But there's a difference. There's a difference between a fry and a chip. Fry is thin, a chip is thick. They're not the same. I can trigger kind. Yeah, you get the base meal, then add to your liking. That's... What? Tell me, mother. Tell us your secrets. We went down... Tell us your secrets, mother. It's called French fries. They were made in Belgium. Like, French fries are from Belgium. It's the sidewalk. It's the side and you walk on it. Pavement is something else. It's a pavement. Yep, French fries, even though they are not French. It's true. So is hamburger is from Hamburg. I've seen a couple of videos of, what's his name? Who's Spider-Man in the current Marvel films? Tom Hiddle? Tom Holland? I've seen a couple of videos of him floating around on the internet where people are interviewing him and going, do you like American food or do you like English food? And then he turns to the camera and goes, what do you consider American food? And the woman behind the camera is like, hamburgers, French fries, and you can just see the light go out behind his eyes. Most unhealthy of foods. I'm not entirely... Have we got any Americans in chat right now? What is considered... Don't say hamburgers or French fries, because we've already identified that they come from a different country. What is considered American food? Cuisine, if you will. Literally me, what? Cheeseburgers and tagakin? Literally me, what? Have we got any Americans in chat? I don't... I'm going to put it out there, right? I'm going to put it out there. I'm followed by 750 people on the platform twitch.com. I don't remember where all of you all are from. But I do realize that there are some obvious Americans. That was lazy of me not to just immediately point out kind. It's a fucking pavement. Twitch.com. Moonpig.com. I wish I had a sidewalk around here. It's so I'm gonna put this. No. Let me get back up to a safe spot. We'll stand here for a second, then we'll mute, and I'll go big. Okay. Kind. This is gonna upset a lot of American people, but I'm just gonna put it out there. A cookie is a type of biscuit. A cookie is a type of biscuit. Not all biscuits are cookies. A pavement relates to something that is paved. A pavement can mean a sidewalk. It is a flat surface that has been paved. It is a pavement. Two of these things can be the... a sidewalk is a type of, like... A sidewalk is the area meant to be walked or by the pedestrian. It's made with pavement. Yes, and we don't call... We call it a pavement. Because it's paved. Oh, the fucking explosions are gonna... Oh, fuck. I mean, I ended up where I wanted to. That's fine. What do you call a rud? I call it a rud. I call it a rud, kind. You want to see my rud? Isn't it also a pavement? No, a pavement isn't paved. It's tarmacked. There's a difference. By chance, I'm Canadian, so I have the best of both worlds for vocabulary and how we name things. You can't win this kind. You do have to pave over the sand to make a road. Yes, but then you put tarmac on top of it. Do not be out here trying to legitimize kind. Ida, read the room. We're against kind. You're ruining it. We might not even agree with anything we're saying, but it's funny to say it to kind. But we won the war, the British lost. Don't Alexander Hamilton me, you little B-word. I'm going to throw out your tea. Alexander Hamilton. His name was Alexander Hamilton. There's a million things he hasn't done. Just you wait. Oh, there is a time limit. The mist is almost here. We might be about to die because I've taken too long. fucked. Like, I literally... yeah, and then you die. Okay, well that's good to know. You freeze to death. Which also means you can't AFK in this game. I'm so injured and hungry. No, that's it. I'm dead. Am I somehow alive? No, there we go. Too bad they don't have sidewalks. Neither do you. You have pavement. Do a flip on the way down. Okay, we're learning every time. We're learning every time. The stupid thing is, the next time we play this, the map will be different. So this is all experience. This is all a challenge. We're going to try and get some future people in to play as well. That would be good. I'm not sure when. It's not a scheduled game, but we'll do it. Did we unlock anything from that journey that time? No. Plural of Oreos is diabetes. If I don't have diabetes yet, you're fine. I represent that remark. Any more of those latte Oreos? Holy shit! I've seen them on the shelves. I've not risked it just yet. Get in the sea, Bing Bong! To clarify, Alice, we did take a vote at the beginning of stream. We did take a vote at the beginning of stream. I'm not a monster. That was agreed upon at the beginning of stream that we would do that. Next stream, I probably won't do that. Everybody agreed that Bing Bong belongs in the sea. Everybody agreed that Bing Bong belongs in the sea. When I say everybody, the winners of the poll that I did. Yeah, Nats isn't a monster. I wanted him to live. Nats, when we play as a team, he can live, but I have a limited inventory space. No, fuck. Did that? Oh, okay. Well, I had a piton for about 5 seconds. It's now left. It's gone. I have great news for nobody. Wait. What happened? I missed it. I have great news for nobody but myself. I'm gonna have a pizza tomorrow after craving it for 3 days straight. Don't say that in the same room as Nats. That's just insanity. I feel like I might have needed that climbing tool, but we've lost it. Is this tree solid? Yes. That's a fucking terrible start. It's not as solid as I hoped it was. Oh, Nats can have some after hydrating a normal amount of water 3 days straight. Do you want to hear, Nats? Can I put? No. Can I? Nats, can I offer chat a spoiler? I leave that up to you. You should know what that means. You can. Okay. So I got a DM from Nats yesterday, I think, and they were like, "I need you to record a hydration notification." A hydration notification noise, and I would like to play that for you now. It's me singing, And I just want to I just want to say to you, Nats, that I texted our downstairs neighbors to tell them, if you hear me yelling, I'm not yelling at Dolly and it's nothing untoward. And then I sent you the two most vanilla of the things that I recorded. I am the water you should be consuming. Stop gooning and focus on hydration. It's wonderful, apparently. I am the water you should be consuming. Stop gooning and focus on hydration. We have this that's also for some reason a pirate. It's time to drink, you dehydrated streamer. Yeah. It's time to drink, you dehydrated streamer. So if anybody needs a hydration notification that's also a pirate, this is going free. It's time to drink, you dehydrated streamer. I don't know why it came out like a pirate, but it came out like a pirate. I have some frozen ones and it was so hot to use the oven. Is it cooling down there tomorrow? It is. But you can air fry a pizza. Get an air fryer. And therefore you don't have to use the oven. You can air fry a pizza. If it fits, you can air fry it. The difficulty is getting a pizza that fits in your air fryer. I found a lollipop. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I air fried macaroni cheese the other day. It was delicious. I need to buy frozen ones because it's impossible to cook anything at the moment. Not allowed to use the air fryer or oven. Go to your husband and be like, husband, I demand sustenance. You will either provide me an air fried pizza or I will eat your leg. Get me some of those thick mints. Okay, what we're gonna do now is drop it. He's been struggling a lot with the heat, so no thanks. I mean, you don't... You're trying to tell me you wouldn't eat your husband's leg? Why wouldn't you eat your husband's leg, Jura? That's weird. Nothing wrong with a little bit of cannibalism between friends. Even more rope. Correct, he's got to walk. I mean, he could hop. You got something against hoppers? How else am I going to get water during streams? I mean, valid. That is also true. You know you've made it as a Twitch streamer when you can afford one of those, like, water coolers that they have in offices. Maybe you should invest in one of them. They have single slices that are microwavable here. They're neat. Do I need to buy... The difficulty with a water cooler, Jura, is that you have to get the bottles you can't just walk into a shop and buy. You either need a refillable one, or you need, like, a weekly delivery of drinkable water, which is expensive. Okay, we have to not fuck about and find out this time. We need to actually move, because we fucked up last time and it took too long. I'll keep Andrew. Ads playing chat. What time are we on now? God, it's only 9:30. Coming up to 3 hours of this game. That's crazy. Great, thank you for the hydrate. As they at the moment, fine. We've had the air conditioner. I was up at like, God knows what time I was up at this morning. But I put the air conditioners on and closed stuff up. It's been cool in the house most of the day. Not too bad at all. All I had to do was get up at like 5 o'clock to do it. You have thunderstorms last night? We didn't, did you? Oh, I'm not sure where you are geographically in relation to us. Like, where in the UK, like, north, south, east or west? Where in the UK are you? Northeast? Ah, no, you're not close to us. What Alice said. What did Alice say? I will say the good thing about the weather is being able to drink homemade lemonade all day long, because I made the French Canadian version. My girlfriend loved it. I want cold tea, no ice. Yeah, we are polar opposites on the country. I am south. I'm south central. Miles away we are. Fucking miles away. Don't know what this accent is. I can't stop it. Oh fuck, it's coming. Fuck again. I came to this exact same spot last time. We have extra energy right now. It's right up this wall. Oh, come on, that should be somewhere to stand. Oh, and now I'm fucked. Am I fucked? Please? God damn it. And I've got no extra energy now. Oh, that was so close. I could see it. Okay, so what we're going to try now, lollipop tactic. Oh, come on! Thank you. Okay, so the lollipop just... And now I'm getting sleepy. The lollipop... I'm gonna go vibe. Good luck climbing. Good luck sleeping. Good luck being awesome, you big old bucket of arse. That was complimentary in my head. I want to see speedruns of this game. The difficulty with the speed... So, Edo, the speedruns of this game are really interesting as a concept, because the map changes every 24 hours. They are... I'm assuming there's a certain amount of procedural generation to where stuff is placed and how the land is generated and so on. So every 24 hours, they would have to set a new speedrun, which is, I don't think, practical. There'll be a standard level of there will be a standard level of completion, like get the run done that week, but it won't necessarily be. Speedrunners would probably use seeds. There's no way of seeding it because it's an always online game, and the map change. You authenticate when you log in, and the map changes. I don't think speedrunning in this game is possible. in a like an ongoing basis. Trying to remember where the fuck we went from here. Just speed run the 24-hour cycle. There'll probably be you could do leaderboards of a given like you could do leaderboards of a given like day, and you just have to set a speed run time for that day, and then I guess you could have consecutive speed runs, as in, did somebody get yesterday's speed run? Well, they've also got today's speed run as well, and sort of build up points that way. I just going, oh, I've done it in like X amount of time doesn't work if the map's different, and then you get people claiming that, oh, you had an easy map. Is sort of what I'm saying. Oh, I did not wait for my energy to heal. God damn it. That was my own fault. I found the magic bean. Sorry. Read if you're still here. I found the magic bean. Oh. Didn't even want to even have to swap it for an ox. An ox. Oh, we're getting all fairy tale-y. Can I stand here, please? Stand. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine. You're good. That look like a ledge to anybody else? Oh, I can. Get up there. Get up there. Okay. Oh, well, if there's a will, there's a way. Just find some way of comical to catapult yourself 500 kilometers into the air or something to skip the entire map. I want to know how I grow the magic bean, because I found it multiple times at this point. I'm assuming there's like a puddle somewhere, and if I apply water to it, maybe it just grows a beanstalk and allows me to skip the zone. Maybe, I don't know. How does one grow a magic bean? Okay. There we go. We're almost at the top of the first zone again. I don't think we've gone particularly slowly. It's interesting. So the other game that sort of, because this is like designed to be co-op, right? The other game that sort of sits adjacent to this in the genre, I guess, would be Chained Together, which is the like only up style climber where you're chained to your friends. And in that game, in Chained Together, there's a mode where the lava rises after you. Throw the bean onto a surface. I'll wait until I'm at the very top where it's reasonably flat. Have you looked it up? Is it... I placed it before. This bitch empty! Yeet! blowgun again. Light the campfire. Cook the... Oh, I didn't cook the marshmallow. I just ate it. Okay, so you say throw it onto a surface. Let me get down here. See, this time the bananas are brown. Okay, I might be about to waste the bean. No. Oh! Okay, good to know. Good to know. I've wasted it in this context. I've wasted it in this context, but that's the second one I found, and we couldn't figure out how to trigger it. So, that's good. Can I touch this in any way? No. He's a grower, not a shower. It's a platform. Yeah, you could use it to bridge a gap, or sort of like... Irritatingly, there are a couple... I grow every time I see Chim. Thanks. Oh, you're such a tease. Why can't I... Apparently that's an invisible wall. Yellow kingberry. Oh no, it's poisonous. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Yeet. Okay. No, that's the fucking... Fucking... Where's that? Remedy fungus. Okay, I was assuming that that would cure my poison. It did nothing. I've not got enough energy to get up this shit. Might be a fall again. No, no, god damn it! Who thought eating random things in a forest would make you sick? It did not remedy your problems. I assumed it would cure my poison. It's called a remedy mushroom. That wasn't that strange of a logistical jump. Do not eat the green crisp berries. This game is... You know what? I will hold my hands up and say... I will hold my hands up and say, I went into this game assuming it would be marginally easy. Just by nature of the ones that I played previously. It really isn't as easy as I was expecting it to be. Okay, this is what I want. Well, that's good. We like a challenge. Oh my god, is that spoopy? Oh my god, is that Sky Alacar? Oh hey!
Flap flap. Sky Alacar just raided with 9 views.
I can't stop this game. I can't. I would love to play you a trailer and tell you all about a bunch of stuff, but there's a creeping mist at the bottom of this map that chases you forever. So I can't hesitate. So this is going to be this is going to be a raid. This is going to be a raid that I have to talk about whilst running. We'll get sooner next time. Chat, Raiders, my name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I'm a variety streamer, and today we are playing Peak because I needed a break because I had a little bit of a rough mental health couple of days. But Peak has been very good. How was date everything? Did you enjoy it? Did you have sex with anything interesting? Okay, we are fucked because I've got to exactly the same spot I did last time, and I don't remember where to go. It was an absolute delight. No smexy times yet. So the good thing about Date Everything, Dolly bought it for themselves, and I have a shared library. So if you would like to see RightBigChimken have sex with a door or another inanimate object in a house, we can organize that. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something crazy. Bet. We're gonna... Oh, hey, curiously cuddly cryptid. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. This might have been a bad idea. Fuck! That was a lot further than I thought it was. The problem I'm having is I'm getting worse. I'm getting worse. We've been playing this game for 3 hours. I think that was my third run. I got the furthest on my first go, and I've not got back to that point since. So we figured out what the magic bean did. Want to date my bed and it's Sky's fault? You're going to date your bed? You're going to take him out to dinner? I already said I take no responsibility for any feelings that my stream stirred and caused in anybody. Who did you choose to date? Who did you choose to date? Honestly, we mostly just met a lot of people and things. That's fair. Get in the sea, Bing Bong! Okay. I need to figure out where I'm meant to be going on that second section of the map, because I'm getting there semi-consistently, and I'm floundering. Bing Bong, no. We took a vote at the beginning. I've walked away without my rucksack. We're on a... I walked away without my rucksack. I don't know how that affects the timer or where the timer starts ticking, so it's quicker to just reload. We're over 100 choices, and I'm... Oh, there are at least 3 endings for each, but I spent a week just meeting all sorts of folks, not really dating anyone yet. So, would you say any of your house appliances are marriage material? Who are you having sex with, and why is it Neil Newborn? I think Matt Mercer's in there as well. They got a hell of a cast in that game. to the sea, Bing Bong! No, I can't bring Bing Bong. He takes up inventory space. And I'm already struggling with the game. I'm not making it harder on myself. I want to see a choice chart for that game. Bing Bong actively takes up an inventory slot, so as much as I get it, we took a vote at the beginning of stream and everybody was nice and told me to throw him in the sea. So next stream when I play this game, we will take another vote and you can decide whether or not I have to bring him with me. But hopefully in that case, I might have other players with me in that case. And the inventory slot isn't that big of a deal. Is living Bing that you just left to die? No, I didn't leave him to die. I threw him in the ocean. There is a distinct difference. But I didn't leave him anywhere. I yeeted him into the ocean. To build a sandcastle. Yeah, he murdered himself. I didn't murder the cuddly toy. He was an inanimate fucking object. Should build a sandcastle. Can't build sandcastles, I'm afraid. Not that sort of game. This might be a mistake. Fine. Oh, this is what I want. Yeah! A lollipop. You're a monster. I'm not the monster here, you are. Dr. Neil Newborn, Ashley Johnson, Erica Ishii, Felicia Day, Johnny Young Bosch, Laura Bailey, Troy Baker, fuck everyone is in that game. I think that's one of the that's kind of how they marketed it, right? Will forever be known as the voice actor game. If the funniest thing that they could have possibly done is advertise it as the game that didn't have Matt Mercer in it. Chim, I'm on top of the mountain. Please, can you bring me a big lollipop? I'll be right up. I'm on my way. The misery and happiness today. I even got a second. I got a second lollipop. Chain launcher? Holy shit. Okay. Stop yeeting. A lollipop. Call it its true name. Another lollipop. Holy shit. Matt Mercer is your D20 who runs you a personal not D&D game. I definitely want one. You want a lollipop the size of your head? Oh, interesting. You can lunge if you're quick multiple times. I don't think I ever said hello to Curse, so because we're delayed, Curse, welcome in. I was beginning to think maybe I was a ghost. You're not a ghost. I'm having it's been a day. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. La, 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 la. You aren't actually a ghost? Stop it, you're spooking me out! I'm not as high as I thought I was. Shit. The Marleys were dead to begin with. Oh, I have to eat my lollipop. I'm sorry, Spoopy and Rachel, I've eaten your lollipops. Oh, holy shit. That was close. This is definitely not the way I usually go. I've eaten both the lollipops. They're gone. It was either that or die. I didn't want to die. Sure you understand. I feel like I made that mistake before, so we're not doing that. I'm 95% the magic bean was up here in case it spawns again. Thank you for the stem! Magic bean, like, yeah, no, okay, up we go. Stem? No, stem. Oh, I've had this name for like 8 years and never saw it as ghostly. I imagine it as an emo dwarf, which I found really funny. Which is funny because Spoopy in real life is actually an emo dwarf. Story. I wouldn't lie. Oh. Oh, this one might be bad. Yeah! I didn't even make it out of the first zone that time. Ah! Okay. 9 minutes. Oh, fuck's sake. Didn't even make it out of the first zone. I also need to fart really loudly, so I apologize if this comes through the mic. Did that come through the mic? Doesn't smell very good. Because somebody has summoned the Fail Whale, this is Percival the Fail Whale. I'm a pestiferous, puppy-headed capochia. Pestiferous means annoying. Puppy-headed means silly and harmless. Capochia means dolt simpleton. I'm not gonna hug the whale. He belongs on my floor where he lives on my floor where he belongs. Bastard. Okay, here we go again. I can't switch games at 3 hours of a 4-hour stream. I want progress. I'm not gonna rage. I promise I'm not gonna rage quit. I promise. Etons, which we have yet to actually use because I keep throwing them away by accident. Boogle. Bing bong. Been nice knowing you. Here we're going. Guy Alakar, are you still here? I figure you might have gone to get some food or something. DollyWhiskers, are you here? Happily Ever Kara, are you here? Anybody that has played Date Everything? Aha! How long is a run in Date Everything? Oh, a second one. No! I didn't mean to... Stop it! Stop it! Stay there. Okay, and rather than fall off the cliff this time, we are going to walk down the hill. I'm beginning to remember where the suitcases are. Can't decide it's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, this is it. This is the run. Whatever happens, I will call this my last run of the night because we'll probably be here for at least another 10-20 minutes. And then that puts us closer. I don't think I will start. Basically, what I'll say is, it's 10 past the hour now. I probably won't start another run after half past the hour. There. That's what I said. I said what I said. Does anybody get any exciting plans for the rest of the day, or is it just food and sleep? Food sounds good. I'm hungry. Food and sleep. You're making it worse. What, talking about food? Well, maybe if you ate food at a reasonable time. I want candy. Go get some candy. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, in no situation should you give Sanguine extra sugar. 7 months and 9 days. Oh my god, it's almost our 8-month anniversary, kind. What are you gonna get me? True. What, not giving you sugar? My love is your gift. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? Something like that. Very deep. Cavernous, one might say. Woo. Okay. I think I've immediately made a mistake. But we're sticking to it. Deeper if it's Friday night. I'm not sure what to say to that. I don't know what. Does anybody else know what he means? I think he's talking about sex. On the internet, people wouldn't. Oh, you'd be surprised. I don't know if you know this, right, but there's a shit ton of porn on the internet. Like, some might say a buttload. It's an ironic statement if you think about it, considering the amount of loads that have gone in butts. Oh, ho, 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 ho! Cum joke. Porn on my Christian Minecraft server is there. Can you show us? Not on Twitch. And it's free. It is free. I don't understand why people pay for pornography in 2025. Like, I have never understood that as a concept. Bit of kink, perhaps? Maybe. I jumped across that and died, didn't I? Like, I remember jumping across that and dying. They do because some content creators weaponize it. Okay. I didn't die. But I will wish I had. Da-da-da. 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 I got enough extra energy about that. Come on. Do it. This is a new character. This is a new character, so they wouldn't know that you'd fall if you jump that. It's meta knowledge. Oh, shush. Meta knowledge these nuts. Remember, you have a rope gun. I'm saving the rope gun for the bit with the fucking, like, if I can get there, I'm saving the rope gun for the jungle that we keep dying in. You have two? I do! Yeah, no, you did. Yeah, okay, you are correct. I do have two rope guns. I hadn't considered that. I'll be honest. I'd immediately forgotten the second one. I'm back from a cold shower. I feel way better than I felt there the best for summer. Glad that you feel better. Dolly had a cold shower yesterday and has been yelling about the benefits. I get it. I can understand. Yeah, so Sanguine had hand reattachment surgery when he met his Vietnamese wife and developed a massage parlor addiction. You must always cook like a lobster. Yeah, I can't stand cold showers, Khan. You're not alone. I am one of those people. I have very sensitive skin, And when I have a cold shower, the skin on my face gets like the tightness that it causes is not cricket. Holy shit, that's a lot further down than I thought it was. Ooh, okay. Water must be near boiling. It's not though. Boiling is an over-exaggeration because your taps can't produce boiling water. Cook like you're cooking lobster, or cook like lobsters would cook you. Unless you are actively, like, unless you have a device. Reminds me when our water heater broke once and we had freezing cold water during the winter for like 2 months. Good times. That's horrendous. As a person, we've had water outages and we did have a period where our boiler broke. I hate being without showers. I shower every day. Oh, so law-wise, Sanguine is a PNG tuber without any hands, right? And he went to Vietnam, where they had grown him some replacement hands in a vat of, like, piss or something. And they reattached those hands, and he fell in love with a Vietnamese woman. They got married, and he developed an addiction to massage parlors. This is all true. It's all true. Yeah, but they weren't attached yet. Pandora's lunchbox. What the fuck is Pandora's lunchbox? Okay. Does it give me a different food item every time? Your typing skills have certainly improved with new hands. Yeah, we're all really impressed with how well you're doing, Sanguine. Like that plan, Pandora's lunchbox. Okay, so looking at this, where the hell am I going? Because I went exactly the same route that I did like, I feel like this bit makes sense, but you end up having to jump that ravine. So I feel like I'm going hard right. Not politically. Because fuck that. It's the lunchbox you forgot about half a year. Open it, releases unspeakable plagues upon the world. Chat. Did you know that it's Pride 2025 and you're in an accessible community and we all love you? Happy Pride 2025. And if you're against that sort of thing, get out. Like leave. Now. Can't say it for much longer. It's the 22nd. Pride will be over soon. Do we double up in this household? We go from Pride Month directly into Disability Awareness Month. Which, for those who don't know, there is a star in the next to my I have a Demi emote. The star next to it is for disability awareness. Not a lot of people know that. Okay, I'm sticking to it. We're going right. As your new Vietnamese wife massage your hands too. Yeah, that promotes healing. They better do that. That's important. Okay, the fog is coming for me. Going this way. Oh my fucking god, the sliding. I felt that in the nethers. Shit. This might be where I should use the rope. Jim, can you translate? I cannot. Oh, that's goddamn lucky. Holy shit. Oh my god. Where the hell are we now? Try reading this. No, this is it. This is it. This is it. Well, those last two Pandora's lunchboxes sucked. I have just cucked myself. What did I bring with me? Ugh. Like, I've just I've quite literally just broken it. I can't. I now don't have enough energy to climb up there. No, I'm stuck again. Like, I'm actively, I keep getting to points where I don't know where to go. Like, I don't have enough energy to scale past this. I went right. I don't have enough energy to scale past this point. And now I've broken my legs. Well. Oh, and I've just... You don't use energy when you're on a piton. Which, I mean, is exceedingly good to know. So if I go up and then grab, my energy recovers. That's how you get up long stretches. And I had it in my inventory. Oh my god! I had the piton in my inventory. At least we learn to think. At least we learn to think. If I get a piton, I can use it to sort of like maintain my height and regain health. Sans trumpet was a I knew Sans was I knew it. Let's just stop talking. Just stop talking about Sans' penis in my chat. We're only allowed to talk about mine. Okay. I did say we have literally come up to half past the hour. That trumpet is mildly obnoxious at 7:30 a.m. in a Monday morning. We did talk about stopping at half past the hour, and we are there. So I'm not gonna do another run now. They can talk about whatever they want. Sanguine, stop going into people's chats and saying you can do whatever you want. By nature of what? You literally, you can't. You literally, there's rules in a chat. You can't. Every time you claim it, I time you out. And just so you know, I'm going to start timing you out in other people's chats as well. Nice, Juro. I was left-handed scrolling to find the redeem button. Juro with a compliment as well. Let's do Bandle before. Actually, I'm not going to rush off too quick. Let's do Bandle. We've not done Bandle today. Chimken's compliment for himself was Chimken had fucking terrible mental health on Friday and Saturday, and Chimken took the day off, or day off streaming, which was massively important. It's massively important that if you have a problem, you engage with it directly and don't just keep continuously putting it backwards. Chat. You are suffering with your mental health right now. Please just take some time after yourself. Self-care is sexy in 2025. Let's go. Doesn't really tell you anything. Oh, God. Rings a bell. I would walk 500 miles. Yeah, when I wake up, and I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. "500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be that man who walks 500 miles to be something at your door." The Proclaimers. You've seen the Proclaimers? It's the Proclaimers is the original song. I think Hooters, if that's a band, is a possible cover. The Proclaimers, 500 miles. But that was good. That was quick. We did that. That was the thing that we experienced together, chat. Good. I've seen the Hooters. I don't know who that is. You're just saying a band name. Are they a band? Was it a jolly old time? Yes, okay. That. As I said, self-care is massively important in 2025. I had a bit of a rough brain space on Friday that spilled into Saturday. Everybody is very aware that's going on. I have had constant brain stim from my tongue surgery all month, and various other work-related things. Thank you very much to all of the people that reached out when I was absent Friday and Saturday, because people did, and it was crazy that they did, and it did make me feel better. And I talked to people when I did, the people that reached out, and the talking to them made me feel better as well. And I feel even better from streaming tonight. So, thank you. Thank you. How the rest of this week is going to pan out, I had fully intended to get started on Baldur's Gate 3 Act 3 yesterday/today, but obviously that has not been on the cards. Tomorrow we will either are we to say our fucks? We'll get there in just a second. Behave, Vadim. We'll get there in a second. We will tomorrow and Monday, Monday, Tuesday this week. It's going to be whatever I feel like. We will return to Baldur's Gate on Friday. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday could be a random game, could be Lies of P, could be anything. I'm in that sort of mood. There we will be. It will be literally anything Monday, Tuesday, depending on what I feel like when I get it from work. And then Friday we will return to Baldur. Chat, I want you to know that I'm glad you exist. Thank you very much for joining me with this. It's been a bit meandering, but it has been fun. This game, I think you will be seeing more of. I know that, well, I know of at least 2 people that now have it. And we will be streaming it hopefully together at some point. Yeah, I'm really glad you exist, chat. Sorry, Chim. No, Sanguine. Go to bed without your dinner. Go to bed, Sanguine. Jura, stop making my camera smaller. I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. Sanguine literally just did that. I bet I could beat you at this game. I bet you could, but it's not a competitive game. Compliment yourself. I'll get there in a second. You have to wait. Chat, at the beginning of my streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. I'm really proud of you for existing, more so than ever, considering all of the shit that's happened this weekend with regards to American politics, or like that affects us all. No matter where you are in the world, we're all feeling the shit that's going on elsewhere, and the fact that you are perpetuating your existence on a daily basis, massively important to me. As a content creator, I can ask very little of you in the grander scheme of but I would like you to stick around. I don't mean literally in chat, so here are a couple of reminders. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence, continuing to exist as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence a little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm attempting to fill on the internet. What else do we say? In 2024, we said fuck cancer. 2025 we're doing something different. It's at this point of stream I invite everybody to say fuck in chat, but if you wait a couple of seconds you can take it one step further, because fuck is a multifaceted word. It's an energy that we're trying to put out into the universe in 2025. It can be a positive or a negative. You can go fucking hell, I love the game Peak. Fucking hell, it's massively important that you take mental health days if you require them. And fucking hell, Pride 2025 is massively important. Or you can turn it into a negative. You can say, fuck transphobia, fuck Trump, fuck Elon Musk, fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the immigration and welfare state. What else do we usually do? Fuck anxiety. Fuck I hate figuring out the food for the week. Fuck I don't know today, just bad things. I mean, that's also a valid. Fuck shit up. Just try to be safe. Like, do it for me. Do it for Chimken. Do it for Chimken. Drink some goddamn water. Drink some goddamn water. Eat like some nice food that you like and just be good. Yeah, and I'm going to play this again in case you missed it. This is coming to somebody else's stream very soon. I am the water you should be consuming. Stop gooning and focus on hydration. And as I said, if somebody wants a hydration sound alert that is apparently a pirate,
It's time to drink, you dehydrated streamer.
I don't know why it came out like a pirate, but I now have this.
It's time to drink, you dehydrated streamer.
I don't know what I don't know why it was a pirate. Yeah, I'm gonna raid out. If you are subscribed, drop a raid email wherever I send you. If you're unsubscribed, there are some raid messages in chat that you can copy paste. Oh, I'm gonna send you. I send you over to Chrome all the time, so this probably isn't so much of a surprise. But Chrome is doing a lecture on stream today about the history of Final Fantasy. I'm not sure when they started, so we might just be catching the end of it. But I'll send you over there. I don't know what format this is going to take, but if Final Fantasy is even slightly in your like wheelhouse as a game series, this might be very interesting to you. I hope we've not missed too much of it, because quite often they also finish. Chrome bubble. Chromius bubble. Yes. Yeah. Go over there. Have some good. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I have quite literally no idea what's going to be. I'm doing a bunch of shit on Instagram now, on YouTube, on TikTok again. It's an entire experience being part of the RightBigChimken multimedia universe. So if you are not following me on those various platforms, there's a social link in chat. I will see you tomorrow. Be kind to yourselves. Farewell. I love you all.